Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Deadeye, and if you're new here, we cover tips, tricks, and techniques that can help you in the sport of cowboy action shooting. And today I'm going to show you a super simple technique that's going to help you with the efficiency of your staged pistol transitions. Alright guys, so let's jump right in. Basically, there's times in which you just have to stage your pistols. Whether it be stage direction, or that's just what you think is more efficient for that stage. Ultimately, we have to stage pistol at times. We don't always get to use our holsters. So, thought I'd show you guys a super simple way to do an efficient transition from pistol to pistol, and how that's going to segue into good transitions into your next firearm. So, first off, what do I see happen first? This is what I see a lot of. Basically, it's picking up one gun with both hands, shooting it, setting it down, going over, picking up the next gun with both hands. This is the technique I'm going to show you guys today. Basically, what we did was, when we shot this pistol, we took it in this hand, just like we were going to holster if we had a double strong side on our weak side, and we're going to roll it flat down. While we're doing that, the next hand goes to the next pistol, and it comes up. So it's as simple as, you can grab with both hands if you want to at first, here, up, roll that pistol, up again. Alright guys, so a couple extra tips to go with this. There is a lot of people, the majority of people actually do this technique right here, but they can still fumble around with their pistols for a couple little reasons. One of them being the eyes, actually seeing their pistols and grabbing their pistols. What I mean by that is, a lot of times, let's say if you start hands on hat, buzzer goes off, their hands will start coming down, and they'll look away about right here. They'll go already start looking at the target. Their hands aren't even a couple inches from the pistol yet, and they see them grab it like this or something, adjust, and then shoot the target. Make sure you have eye contact here and here. Each time you touch your pistol, your eyes should be on the pistol, and then your eyes shoot up to your target. Then your eyes to your pistols, then your eyes shoot up to your target. So think about where you're looking, here. So that's one part of it. That's actually making sure you're making contact with the gun. When your eyes are on it, then your eyes shoot up to your target. So that way you don't get fumbly grabs each time. And what's going to help this is making sure that you've got a good view. So there's another one I see where people are really up on a table like this, and their pistols are right in front of them. So they're grabbing here and they're coming up, and then they're grabbing here and they're coming up. So you're having to grab, come up, push out, go down. So instead, I want you guys to try to put your pistols out a little bit from you, not to where you're having to reach out, but you're already in a good stance, a good shooting stance first and foremost. Unless you got S.A.S.S default and you got to kind of stand upright. Even if from there you want to kind of just jot down as the stage starts, right out to where you got a comfortable grab. Your arms aren't reaching, but they're extended. Now my eyes don't have to travel as far, and when I transition, it's a real comfortable transition from here to here. So think about looking at your grips until you actually touch them, and get those pistols out there a little bit to where you can transition up, and then right here to the next shooting position where your arms are just coming up and doing this nice flow. Alright guys, so let me show you something at a little bit shorter of a table. Basically, we all know not all table heights are the same, and some of you guys are really tall, and sometimes tables are just really short. So how we combat this is exactly what we were doing before. We want to keep that arm length the same to minimize the amount of eye movement we have going from our guns up to our target. The only way to do that with a shorter table is we're going to have to squat down a little bit. You're going to have to sit down on your haunches. Here, 1, 2. Simple as that. We're maintaining the same upper body movement, same upper body motions as a normal table, where we're going from here to here. We literally just move straight down to it. Here, here. And now you also should have your legs engaged. If you're moving, you should be able to explode from this position very efficiently. So I know a lot of us don't bend like we used to. That, you know, obviously do what you're physically capable of. But from here, bending down at those hips to your gun is going to be a lot more efficient than standing over the top of them, reaching down, coming up, reaching down, coming up even. So, just something I want to show you with a slightly shorter table. Alright, so I showed you the shorter table real quick. Now let's segue this transition into our rifle. If you haven't seen the rolling the rifle video we did earlier this year, check that one out, and that's going to show you how to roll the rifle up. That's going to work well with this transition. So let me get set up here. Yep, we got one in there ready to go. Let me show you how this is done. Say we start hands on hat. You notice how it went from one to the next to the next. There's seamless transitions when you start rolling all your guns together. So, there's a couple little things I want you to notice though. When I started this, earlier my pistols were up here, but I was also standing up here. When my rifle is involved, I'm going to pull those back towards the back of the table here, to where they're more in line with the lever. Reason being, if they're up here, we're crowding the table, when you finish with this second pistol, you've got to reach back to your rifle. And now it's hard to kind of roll up because your stock is actually behind your armpit. When ideally, when you roll that rifle, you want to have your armpit behind the stock. That way you can roll it up. So, what I'm going to do is just pull my pistols back to the back of the table here, and now they're more in line. I just take a little bit of a step back to where I can maintain that same arm movement here, here, and here on all three of them. So it flows well. Now, also something else I want to mention, you may have noticed this already, I'm always going from left to right. That's just the efficient way to do this. I see sometimes people will pick up their middle pistol, try to transition over here, then transition over here. There's just a certain consistency that comes with going from left to right every time that just keeps it super simple. There's so many things going on during a stage. You're thinking about your shot placement, your front sights, or running your rifle right, or not jacking around, or whatever it is you're thinking about. You got other things in your mind. You shouldn't be thinking about grabbing one gun, grabbing the next gun on this side, grabbing the next gun on this side. Just keep it simple here. This is one of those things where if you just go left to right every time, this transition flows very, very efficiently from here to here to here every time. Now, obviously, if we had a shotgun next, when we roll the rifle, I would roll that with my left hand also, go for the shotgun. Rolling all the guns all the way across. So it keeps it super efficient, super simple. Now, I also do this even if I'm running in from the right side. If I'm coming from this way, I will, yes, I'll pass my rifle, I'll pass one pistol, go to the far pistol. And if you really look at it, it ain't much difference. So putting your pistol on this side, because you can get to it first, and then transitioning it here so you have a good transition, then back to your rifle, just confuses things. So keep this very simple, guys. Always go left to right. Now that's the same if we switch up the gun order. Rifle, pistol, pistol. And we're just going to keep that flow of going left to right, just to keep it simple. We'll set them up here, point my rifle at my target like we talked about a couple videos ago. Make sure everything's within reach. Rifle, pistol, pistol. Just like that. Now, this really, really helps, especially on split pistol stages if your pistols are staged. So, load one in here. Let's say your pistols are staged and you have a pistol, rifle, pistol. You might even have a shotgun in here or something, but pistol, rifle, pistol. It really helps you to remember which one you're going to. We don't do split pistol stages very often, so some people kind of get jumbled on those on which one to go to next. Right here, left to right. Keeps it simple. Let's try this again. Woo, couldn't see that target. There it is though. Keeps it super simple way to transition. And always remember which way you're going. So like I said, even if you're coming in from an opposite direction to a further gun, if you look at the amount of distance there is here, that's really the least of your concerns. I would prioritize smooth, efficient, simple transitions over coming to, let's say, this first on this side, then setting it down over here, going to your pistols, and then back over again. Something like that, say. So, there it is, guys. Simple staged pistol transitions. On how to do it, where to look, how to stand, how to stage, and how to use this to transition into your rifle that we talked about in a previous video. So, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, hit the like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. Other than that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you then. Should go something like this. You gotta load one.